तेनू इतना मैं प्यार करां, एक पल विच 100 बार करां। तू जावे जे मैनू छड़ के, मौत दा इंतजार करां। कि तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है, तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके। तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है, तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके। कुछ भी नहीं है ये जहां, तू है तो है इसमें जिंदगी। कुछ भी नहीं है ये जहां, तू है तो है इसमें जिंदगी। अब मुझको जाना है कहाँ के तू ही सफर है आखिरी।
कि तेरे बिना जीना मुमकिन नहीं, ना देना कभी मुझको तू फासले। मैं तुझको कितना चाहती हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके।
तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है, तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके। तेरी और मुझको लेके चले ये दुनिया भर के सब रास्ते। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके। तेरे लिए दुनिया छोड़ दी है, तुझ पे ही सांस आके रुके। मैं तुझको कितना चाहता हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके। बातें खोली कच्चे धागों में पिरोली, बातों की रंगोली से न खेलूं ऐसे होली मैं ना तेरा। खुले ख्वाबों में जीते हैं बावरे।
मन के धागे ओ मन के धागे, धागे पे सावरे, धागे पे सावरे है लिखा मैंने तेरा ही तेरा ही तेरा ही तो नाम रे। रस बूंदिया नयन पिया रात रचे, दिल धड़ धड़ धड़के शोर मचे, यूं देख देख सा लग जाए मैं जल जाऊं बस प्यार बचे।
ऐसे डोरे डाले काला जादू नैना काले, तेरे में हवाले हुआ सीने से लगा ले आ मैं तेरा। ओ दोनों धीमे धीमे जले, आजा दोनों ऐसे मिले, जमीन पे लागे ना तेरे ना मेरे पाँव रे। तेरे संग यारा खुश रंग बहारा, तू रात दीवानी मैं जर्द सितारा। करम खुदाया है तुझे मुझसे मिलाया है, तुझ पे मर के ही तो मुझे जीना आया है। ओ तेरे संग यारा खुश रंग बहारा, तू रात दीवानी मैं जर्द सितारा। ओ तेरे संग यारा खुश रंग बहारा, मैं तेरा हो जाऊं जो तू कर दे इशारा। कहीं किसी भी गली में जाऊं मैं, तेरी खुशबू से टकराऊं मैं, हर रात जो आता है मुझे वो ख्वाब तू। तेरा मेरा मिलना दस्तूर है, तेरे होने से मुझ में नूर है, मैं हूँ सोना सा एक आसमां महताब तू। ओ करम खुदाया है तुझे मैंने जो पाया है, तुझ पे मर के ही तो मुझे जीना आया है ओ तेरे संग यारा, खुश रंग बहारा, तू रात दीवानी मैं जर्द सितारा, ओ तेरे संग यारा, खुश रंग बहारा, तेरे बिन अब तो न जीना गवारा।
सभी मत वाले
मन कहे कि मैं ले आऊं चांद और तारे सारे, इन हाथों पर मैं चांद रखूं, इस मांग में भर दूं तारे।
हेलो हेलो टू फ्लोर्स पे जब है आई, येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई। हेलो हेलो टू मच है तुमने लगाई, येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई। ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां, रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला बूढ़ियां। मुझे बड़ा तड़पावे, तू देख तो अज भी दिल पर गुड़िए तीर जायक जल जावे। कर दे बिन पिए शराबी, चेहरा तेरा गुलाबी, कोई क्यों ना यमला बन जावे जो इतनी हो बेताबी। हेलो हेलो दिल दिल से कनेक्ट करना, येलो येलो ये बातें डायरेक्ट करना। ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां, रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला बूढ़ियां। ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां, रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला बूढ़ियां।
First of all, I would like to say that I love you both so much. Second of all, I want to show you this. Do you remember this? Do you remember what it is? Yeah, you gave it to me on my birthday many, many years ago. And for a long time, like I think more than a year, I was like, why did my brother give this to me? And he wouldn't tell me why. I was like, what is this pink dolphin? I don't even like pink, and it's a dolphin, it's breakable. I was like, why are you giving this to me? Do you not know me at all? And I was wondering for years, and one day I finally asked you, and you said, it's because this is how I see you. You said, you're like my little sister, I'll always have to protect you and never let you break. And every time I look at this, I remember that I was like, wow, you're always there for me. You're always taking care of me. And it's just, that's just who you are. You're someone who will always look after me, even when I don't need you to, or even when I don't know it. And this is a reminder of that. And I wanted to bring this today to show you that it's very precious to me, and you're very precious to me. You, both of you are very precious to me, and I'll always be there for both of you to take care of you. Thank you.
So I'm kind of new to this region of the world over here. A lot of unfamiliar faces, a lot of familiar faces. You know, 7 months ago, I had the privilege of marrying into this beautiful family, becoming this wonderful gentleman's brother-in-law, well, brother, and now we got this new beautiful addition to the family. And oh my God, like he definitely chose well. Like, she is gorgeous. I just wanted to tell you a little bit something. You know, life isn't always, you know, just straight up, straight good things. You know, it's a roller coaster. Very, very cliche to say that, but basically everything that we are in life is energy. And I used to be a power production technician. I used to work with generators, providing electricity and everything. And when you have one generator running, you can do just about anything that you want to. A storm hits, one person can make a difference, you know, for 10 people, 1,000 people. But sometimes one generator isn't enough to actually provide the electricity, the power that you need to survive throughout life. And so what you do is you bring a new generator on. And you have to synchronize those generators. And those generators are both starting at different areas in life. They're starting at different positions. And you have to look, you have to struggle sometimes to find the correct way to have them work together. And when one generator is running a little bit too fast, you got to lower its speed to compensate for the one that's lagging behind. And the one that's lagging behind, sometimes you need to boost the speed up. And throughout your life, you're going to have some challenges that are going to be really hard, that you're going to start thinking, you're going to start questioning. Did I make the right choice today? Did I make the right choice way back then? Did I make the right choice when this dude who came into your life, you know, got up on stage and just started talking, you know, seemingly like he didn't know what he was talking about at all, you know? And the thing is that you're going to hit those moments. You're going to have rough moments. And those moments, the only way to get through them is that one of you is going to have to take lead. One of you is going to have to submit to any kind of feelings, any kind of, you know, conflicting feelings that you guys have, and you're going to have to trust the other one. And once you trust that other one, then you're going to realize that you can pull through anything. That you, Anjali, may be strong now, and Aditya might be a little unable to take on the challenge. You got to pull him through. And when Anjali, she's having a hard time, you got to do your thing to make sure that she pulls through. Because you guys aren't two individuals anymore. You guys are married. You guys are something that's absolutely beautiful and something that needs to stand the test of time. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So my name is Ta and I'm Basha's first cousin, but I don't relate to myself as his first cousin. We grew up together and we were 3 months apart. And I was older just by 3 months, but for some reason, I developed this trait of being really, really bossy ever since I was young. And one thing about Basha, and for those of you who know him, you will know this about him, is that no matter how bossy I was, he was someone I could never boss around. He was always someone, and he is someone with a mind of his own. He is someone who just wants to run wild, run free. I remember we went hiking together, and he just wouldn't stay with where we were. He kept going ahead, going to explore, and I would be the bossy, nervous one trying to bring him back in order, you know, come back, and he just wouldn't. And to be really, really honest, I never thought he was the kind of person who would ever settle down. I just never saw it. But when I first met you, Anjali, and when I got to know you, what I realized is Basha wasn't settling down. He wasn't settling. He just found someone, he found a partner to run alongside him. So I want to wish you guys eternal happiness, and it will come with every kind of emotion. And I know that you guys have in each other, you found the person who will run together. And along the way, you might fall, you might have cuts and scrapes, but that's all part of the process. I'm really, really proud of both of you, and I'm so happy that I'm standing here today giving this speech on your wedding speech. So, thank you. And I'm going to hand over now to Tân, who also grew up with us.
Okay, Bats, like you're like one of the most authentic person I know of. Like you're the kind of person who, you're the eldest of us. We were growing up together, playing together. You're actually the eldest, but you're the one guy who never bullied other people. You know, when it was my turn, I did bully everyone, you know? But like, you never did it. And it's like, one of the things that I really like about you is like, you're not really concerned about your, I don't know what to call, like, you're not concerned about how other people see you so much. You're just like being you. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be like, okay, what attractive men looks like in general or something like that, you know? Like, you're just being you. And I feel like Bats is like an acquired taste, you know? An acquired taste, right, Anjali? Yeah. It's like, he might not be the kind of person who looks like men you would consider like, okay, this is a cash, this is a cash, this is a cash, like that. But Bat is the kind of person who, once you really get to know him and you develop the taste for him, he's like really special, right? Yeah. So I'm so glad this is for this wedding, you guys, and I just want you to have a really good marriage together. So first, I'd like to just thank all of you for coming here tonight. I think we can all agree it's been a fantastic couple of days. But unfortunately, that ends now with my speech. Of course, for the lucky few of you in the back, the people in the front can tell you that it is possible to smell when someone is nervous. Again, I'm really sorry. So let me tell you about my relationship with Addie. So we met in the 90s. We met on July 31st, 1990, which was the day I was born. I was going through a lot back then. I was coming out of a dark place. And Addie is the kind of person who has shown us since he was a child that one of his strengths was commitment. Because when he was a child, he would sing, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," all year round. Literally, he'd just be running around all year and he'd just be singing this one song, you know? This shows his commitment, you know? He likes this song. He doesn't care it's Christmas. He's gonna sing it all year. That's the kind of person he is. Anjali, ever since Addie met you, I've never seen him smile more. I've never seen him more happy. I've seen him open up more. I've seen our relationship as brothers mature and grow into something new. And I particularly liked you because you always laughed at my jokes, even when everyone else was like, "Oh man, this is so bad." So you were the one that got my jokes. And you know, when Addie told me he had proposed to Anjali, I'll always remember it for two reasons. One was because he proposed to her on top of a volcano. You know, he's a little bit crazy. Just got to go with it. The second reason, before I tell you, I'll give you a little bit of context. So when he told me he had proposed to her on top of an active volcano, my immediate first thought was, holy shit, like, how cool would it be if the volcano erupted when she said yes? You know, this is my first instinct thought. And then I was like, no. I'm sure my brother checked and he made sure it was safe and everything, you know? So a couple of days ago, we were talking, and I asked him, like, Pa, you know, what was going through your head when you were proposing to her? And he turned to me, and he looked at me with his eyes wide, and he said, I was imagining how cool it would be if the volcano had erupted when I was proposing to her. In that moment, I knew this guy is my brother. Yes. And which brings me to my second reason is that in you, I know I always will have someone who gets me. Yeah? Finally, I'd just like to congratulate each and every one of you because I've just heard the good news from the hotel that they'll be providing plastic bags for you guys to bring food home. So no worries. And also congratulations to the bride and groom. From the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. Welcome to the family. Thank you.
वाह वाह राम जोड़ी क्या बनाई भैया और भाभी को बधाई हो बधाई सब रस्मों से बड़ी है जग में दिल से दिल की सगाई
शुभ घड़ी आई दीदी और
वाह वाह राम मुंह तो बंद करो अंकल.
तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहें, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहें. तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहें, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहें.
Dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum ma. Dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar. Dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum ma. Dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum dar dum.
Yeah, so my name is Aishwarya. I am Anjali's friend, best friend. We've been together since grade 5 and we've been friends since then. We went to the same school, same university. We hang out almost every day. Not these days. But yeah, I don't have much to say because I know we're running out of time. But I wish you all the very best for your life, for your married life with Addy. I hope that you keep him happy as well as he keeps you happy. And I love you. I love you very much. And you always should know that if anything ever happens, you can always come to me. So yeah, me and Sunisa. So yeah, I love you. और खुश रहो.
खुश रहो. फूलो फलो खुश रहो. Okay, so before we begin with the quiz, let us first introduce ourselves. I'm Neha, her sister, and my name is Shweta. I'm her cousin sister. Okay, so take off your shoes.
Yeah. So we're gonna ask you guys questions. And then you have to answer by raising the shoes up. Yeah. No, it depends. Like, what's the answer? If it's the bride, then you have to raise the bride shoe. Yeah. Okay.
To make sure they're with us, we're gonna start off with some easy questions. Okay.
Okay.
So, who is likely to get angry faster? Okay. Clear with
Okay, they got the game.
Okay, then my senses. All right.
Go on.
Who is likely to check each other's phones more?
Okay.
So basically, they're spying on each other.
Yeah, okay.
Both of them check their phones. Okay, and next question. Who is messier? But it's taking a while to think. Okay, they're equally in a mess. Okay.
Okay, what's the next question? Okay, then. Who is the first to apologize after the fight?
It has to be instant.
Oh, okay. Wow. And then, who takes longer to get ready? Of course. Okay. And the other question is, who is the best dancer?
Both of them got their own moves, so they are best dancers.
Okay.
I can
And
think of
who is
one.
more romantic?
Okay. Who's more romantic?
Okay. Okay.
When you're in a bad mood, who is likely to make the other person laugh faster? Oh.
Okay.
Who is more addicted to caffeine? Because Anjali is she's always carrying bubble tea, you know, and it's either chai yen or milk tea. or chai qiao. So she's more addicted to caffeine.
Yeah. Me? Okay. Who does the lame joke all the time? All.
Okay. This one has to be in Thai though. ระหว่างป๋ากับอัญชลี ใครพูดจาไม่ค่อยรู้เรื่อง We agree to that though. Had they asked that question to us, we would be like, Anjali.
Who is more controlling?
Who is more calm? I think that's all.
I'm run off.
Yeah.
Out of questions.
Anybody want?
Does anybody have any questions?
Okay, we have one last question from Bryce side.
Who is never wrong? Okay.
Who's better looking?
Who's smarter?
Who's smarter?
Smarter.
Smarter.
Okay, I think we should wrap up now so that we can proceed further. Thank you so much, Anjali and Paidi. If before we leave you back to your place, if you want to say a few words to each other, we'll start with Pa. You can put the shoes down.
Just that I love you very much.
Short and meaningful. Thank you.
My turn.
She has speech ready.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for everything. Like, thank you for being calm. And yeah, thank you for tolerating me a lot. Yeah, I love you too, actually. Not actually, I love you. I'm shy already.
आई है सोला सिंगार मेरे घर में आई बहार मेरे अंगना में वो मेरे अंगना में छम छम पायल बोले जी सखिया बोले जी सखिया प्यारी बहू रानी मेरे घर आई बहू बेटे की जोड़ी मन भाई आई है सोला सिंगार मेरे घर में आई बहार
सपने दिखाए तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है
संगदानी जट करे गल तगड़ी संगदानी जट करे गल तगड़ी सुचल तवदिया तू आऊं कगरी हानी सुचल तवदिया तू आऊं कगरी दिल मूर मैल चपड़ा दा तेरे लई दिल मूर मैल चपड़ा दा तेरे लई जुण जोगीए हाज कद कर दे गल्लां जग दियां तेरे पिछे जर दे नी गल्लां जग दियां तेरे पिछे जर दे नहीं तो प्यो तो किसे दे भी नहीं डरदे गल्लां जग दियां तेरे पिछे जर दे नहीं तो प्यो तो किसे दे भी नहीं डरदे गल्लां जग दियां तेरे पिछे जर दे नहीं तो प्यो तो किसे दे भी नहीं डरदे
घड़ियां छुपा दो सारी कुंडियां लगा दो सारी भुल के भी अज वीर वेखना नी डैम वेखना नी डैम वेखना नी डैम भुल के भी वेखना नी डैम ओए ओ मंगड़ा तां सजदा when no one gives a damn मंगड़ा तां सजदा when no one gives a damn मंगड़ा तां सजदा
माल मनाली वाला रोल किया है साला लेफ्ट चलूं मैं जब मुड़ना हो राइट लेफ्ट चलूं मैं जब साला मुड़ना हो राइट ओ पंगड़ा तां सजदा when we fly like a kite पंगड़ा तां सजदा when we fly like a kite पंगड़ा give me some candy now harder जुल्फों से बांध लिए बादल
इस खत में क्या ये मेरा प्रेम पत्र पढ़कर कि तुम नाराज ना होना, कि तुम मेरी जिंदगी हो, कि तुम मेरी बंदगी हो। ये मेरा प्रेम पत्र पढ़कर कि तुम नाराज ना होना, कि तुम मेरी जिंदगी हो, कि तुम मेरी बंदगी हो।
Slow it down. Shava, shava, Mahia say shava, shava, Mahia say shava,
this is like a very last minute speech, so maybe it's not so, well organized, but just want to speak from my heart. So, in my childhood, my mother, right? She keeps me in a bubble. Yeah. In my childhood, my mother keeps me in a bubble. She wants to shield me from all the ugliness of the world. So I have this kind of point of view about the world that's more idealistic than realistic. So, like, for example, in regards to relationship, I would see it as like, you started talking, right? And then, maybe there's chemistry and then you go from there. I don't see it like, oh, for a guy, you see the looks first and then you go for it. Even if it's happening in front of me, I wouldn't see it. I was like blind to all this. That's not the only thing. I was in a bubble about a lot more things, which even though I try to rid myself of it, maybe some of it like persists till today. In my early years, in terms of dating, I started very slow. I started kind of like needy, someone needy. If I like a girl, I would like, give it my all, and like more than like more than what would make a man seem sexy and desirable. I don't have like a go-getter attitude, like like you see a girl and then you go get her. To me, love is something you fall into, not something you go out and get. Like some like very stereotypical Indian thing, where your parents, like when you're a child, your parents make like dating and relationships seems like, oh, it's something to be like guilty of, something so like, oh, you should not do it. And then when you turn 21, they were like, why don't you have a girl? I'm like, what? I didn't have any practice. What was that like, when I was 20 or 19? I first met Anjali online. We started chatting at first. And I find her to be quite funny and down to earth. And finally we made a date at an Italian restaurant near my office. We happened to work really close to each other back then. I was there first because it was close to my office. And she was a bit late. So I said to her, oh, if you're late, I'm gonna finish all your food. By this time, I figured that to find real love, if you're gonna play to the crowd, you're gonna make yourself to be attractive to most people, right? You're gonna find someone for sure, but you're not gonna find someone who loves you for you. If you wanna find like the love that I'm looking for, I have to be someone who's like ready to be myself from the first, right? And a lot of people will hate me, but when I find someone who likes me, it'll be for me. That's what I think. And no, I'm not someone who would like withhold food to someone who's late. I'm not that person, but I'm someone who likes to be provocative. I'm not provocative enough, but when I'm provocative, I enjoy myself. And of course, if I get a few laughs out of it, it's it's a good cause. What for me is not attractive is is someone who has a very fixated view of the world, because where I live, I try to see everything as possible, right? And it's at least in my experience, a lot of women, they have this view of the world, right? But after meeting Anjali for the first time, a few minutes into the conversation, I could feel that at least about this, we are on the same wavelength. That a lot of things is possible. That it doesn't have to be this way or that way. It could be any way. Whatever's happening now is cool. After dinner, we go for a drink with things, and during those times, we were going by BTS, right? And as we were going up the escalator, I spun her and then kissed her on the cheek. And I could feel that, she was a bit shy. And then we got up on the platform, and she told me, because now there's a bit more people, right? And she told me, would you dare do the same thing now? And then I whispered to her, I don't care about what anyone thinks. Do you? And then I could feel that, she's like a bit nervous. But in the end, she said no. And then we did it again. And, I told this story to like friends and family a few times. And, it came out to be a funny story. Like, I don't know how to spin a girl because I'll spin her like this instead of like that. And, everyone got a laugh out of it. But to me, really, that night has a lot of funny moments. But, in that moment on the BTS, for me, it's like a magical moment, it's like a fairy tale almost. It's like, I don't know, someone who enjoys each other companies, wants to have fun with one another without like thinking, what anybody else is thinking. Over the next few months, we could not stay away from each other. We work near each other. We have lunch with each other every day. And after lunch, dinner. After dinner, desserts. After dessert, drinks. Every day. Even on Sunday and Saturday where we don't work, we still have to meet each other. Stay with each other too much. Up until that point, I don't know, like, I think a woman will think about future more. But for me, we were just, I don't know where I was going. We were just having a good time with each other. But one day, we had a big fight. And, like, she left abruptly, just got on a bike and went on. But just after 20 minutes, even before she reached home, she called me and, and spoke to me about like she was too rash, and she shouldn't do this and that. And I don't know, for me, I have been in a few relationships before, but this is the first time for me that, I feel like a sense of like reasonable, and able to let go of like being right all the time. And to me, that was the moment where, for me, I thought seriously like this was going somewhere, and like maybe we have I was thinking about the future from that moment. Then she's like Tasmanian devil from Looney Tunes. Like something who like just, you know, Tasmanian devil, he comes out, he doesn't think about anything, he just wreck things, right? She doesn't wreck things, but she's something like that. She doesn't think much. You know, whatever is here, she enjoys it, she does it, she's in the moment all the time. And I'm someone who's like, who thinks so much before I do something, before I commit something, before I say something even. And I don't know, I'm so much attracted to that. I think because opposites attract, right? Maybe. What is marriage? To some, it may be like a puja and kanyadan and fere, right? On Thursday, we did the puja, right? And that's what Anjali's family want, right? Yesterday, we walked the fere, which is what my family wants. But to me, marriage is just a promise. And so today, I will get married in the way that I want. And so, right here and now, I will make a promise that no matter what happens, I will fight for this relationship as long as I'm able. I pronounce us husband and wife.
Wait. Can I see the spin move? Okay, how many of you want to see the spin move on the BTS? We all need to see it. All right, let me hold the flowers. All right, everybody wants to see the spin move. Okay, you keep talking about the spin move. I might borrow it as well, you know?
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess,
Can I request all the single ladies to come and stand here? It's not a request by me, just this to be clear, yeah? This is an actual wedding thing. Seriously. Please.
Okay, guys, come on. Shady, Ash, Suni, Sneha, you're not allowed. Non-married women only. One, ระดับหัวเขาบอกระดับหัว 1, 2, 3. I see! Woo, 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 woo! Woo! Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
Who is the boy?
ਆਸ਼ਿਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਸ਼ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾੜੀ
के बीच में, फिर भी तू आएगी ना किसी की भी रीच में। झगड़ा करा देगी तू आशिकों के बीच में, फिर भी तू आएगी ना किसी की भी रीच में। कहती दफा हो जा, कहती दफा हो जा, कहती दफा हो जा, पर बेबी ऐसा कभी हो
Oh God, one more remix.
दिल धड़काए, सीटी बजाए, दिल धड़काए, सीटी बजाए, बीच सड़क पे नखरा दिखाए सारे, ओ करके इशारे, ओ लड़की आँख मारे, ओ लड़की आँख मारे, ओ लड़की आँख मारे।
देख लो बिना डोर तो मैं उड़ती पतंग देख लो। कुड़िया कुड़िया तिखिया छुरिया, कुड़िया कुड़िया तिखिया छुरिया, कुड़िया जामन हंसना आवन, ओ तेना पूंडिया ते मारे होए रंग देख लो। बल्ले बल्ले जे सोनिया दे रंग देख लो, बिना डोर तो मैं उड़ती पतंग देख लो।
में से भर के तैयार की, खींच खींच के निशाने हूँ मैं मारती।
लंबरगिनी चलाई जाने ओ, लंबरगिनी चलाई जाने ओ, सानू भी झूठा दे दो, किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ, सानू भी झूठा दे दो, किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ। मॉडल टाउन च मारी गेड़ी, मॉडल टाउन च मारी गेड़ी, सानू भी झूठा दे दो, किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ।
इश्क दा ऐसा पाया जाल सोनिए, दिल मेरा कट के ले गई नाल सोनिए, तेरे पीछे लगे होया साल सोनिए, मान जा क्यों ना सता, करे गैर नाल जद गल्लां
भला किन्ना तड़ पावे सोनिए पावे तू फिर मिठी मिठी गल्ला करी जावे कहंदी गड्डी विच गेड़ियां लवाते हुण दूरों तक्की जा तू सोनिए
लंबरगिनी चलाई जाने ओ लंबरगिनी चलाई जाने ओ सानू भी झूठा दे दो इत्थे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने तूने प्यार से पुकारा चले आई आई जोड़ी तेरी मेरी लगे बड़ी हाई फाई जोड़ी तेरी मेरी लागे बड़ी हाई फाई तूने किया जो इशारा मैं भी कर दिया सारा मैं तारना तेरे नाल सोनिया
सारी की सारी तेरी विश करूं पूरी सारी की सारी तेरी विश करूं पूरी मैनू हां कर दे सोनिया दिला दे घर दिला दे घर घर चंडीगढ़ में दिला दे घर चंडीगढ़ में दिला दे घर चंडीगढ़ में बना दे घर चंडीगढ़ में
did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious. 'Cause to lose somebody's existence, that is just so devastating. Oh baby, baby, I did it again. I made it your heart, got lost in this game. Oh baby, baby, you think I'm in love, and I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent.
घड़ियां छुपा दो सारी कुंडियां लगा दो सारी भुल के भी अज भी वेखना नहीं टैम घड़ियां छुपा दो सारी कुंडियां लगा दो सारी भुल के भी अज भी वेखना नहीं टैम वेखना नहीं टैम वेखना नहीं टैम भुल के भी वेखना नहीं टैम ओ मंगड़ा तां सजदा when no one gives a damn मंगड़ा तां सजदा when no one gives a damn मंगड़ा तां सजदा
हाल बनाने वाला रोल किया है सारा लेफ्ट चलूं मैं जब मुड़ना हो राइट लेफ्ट चलूं मैं जब सारा मुड़ना हो राइट ओ पंगड़ा तां सजदा when we fly like a kite पंगड़ा तां सजदा when we fly like a kite पंगड़ा give me some candy now Carter